So when he's on his side, he still has the ability to escape his hips. So I've got to take that away. I've got to put him flat on his back. So I'm always looking for the underhook, right? I'm always looking. He's looking for it too because that's his escape route to my back. And if he has it, I can't pass because he's going to go right to my back. Okay? So I have to get under. Once I'm under, this one comes around the head, gable grip. I'm going to flatten him out. This knee comes up, foot on his thigh. Look, guys, I see a lot of this. Point your knee up, like straight up. I see a lot of you trying to do this, and you're getting off balance, leaning this way, you get rolled. If you can't reach it, switch your hips, bring it down, and then get it right here, okay? So if he's pointing this knee straight up, and I can't seem to get there, and I'm getting off balance to my right, switch your hips, collapse his hips, get your foot in, walk this foot in, free your knee, hips up, knees out, feet out, then pass, okay? That's the first one. The second one is if he gets the underhook. Okay, now I can't pass. I have to, put my hand on his back, collapse his underhook. Head, arm under his head. Look, this is important. This one here, I never want to really go over. Oh, that doesn't help. It's just kind of like, you're just grabbing, but you're not really going to get anywhere. I need to flatten him out, and this doesn't help do that. Under his head, and look, I can just crawl my hand like little gears. Flatten him out. Now both hands are on this side. I'm locking my legs, so when I switch my hips towards his hips, he can't escape underneath me to my back. Regain the underhook, come back up, grab, same thing. Boom, boom, hips up, knees out, feet up. Foot gets stuck, and he's holding on to it. Top leg gets kicked off, pull it out, come back. But I never give more space chest to chest than is necessary. I stay tight up here, and I'm working the battles from the belt and below, right? Stay tight up here. Don't create space up here to trying to fight this forever. This outside hand, I'm just going to turn and spin towards Lisa, but I want to get my elbow underneath his elbow. So I'm going to turn here, bringing my elbow towards his butt, switching my hips. And look, this leg, my left leg is under his thigh. So his guard is almost like up on my hips. And now I'm here. All my weight is over him. I'm very solid. I can control his legs so he can't open his guard and go anywhere, and I can keep him here or here all day. Okay? Now, 2 passes from here. The first, we'll go through the first one. It's very easy, right? So the reason why I see people doing this, step over, because now I can walk my foot in more. Boom. As soon as my knee's exposed. And now look, I'm starting by dragging my arm up first once my knee's exposed. Here to kind of clear his arm, and then my knee goes down. They can't, this is why I like this, they can't see what's going on. I like this from this position, and when we escape side control, when you switch your hips towards, when you switch your hips away and you facing their legs. So when I'm here, he can't see anything really. So he's trying to push. Yeah, they're going to try to do all that, but they can't. Even if he gets my collar, he can't choke me. Doesn't matter. He can't choke me from here. Might be inconvenient, but I know it's nothing, so I'm going to continue to start the pass. But I'm still taking my time in these positions. I'm in a dominant position with gravity to assist me. I'm going to take my time. There's no hurry here. I'm just smashing the life out of this person. Boom. Arm up. Boom. Side. Skate. Come out. So you guys, we're starting to transition to arm bar. Cool. Okay. That's the first one. Pretty easy. The second one, there's a lot of steps, but it's super effective. My old professor used to use this a lot. Here, show you smaller guys, so we'd shut guys down right here, bigger guys, and then when he was ready, he would just pop up and put his left shin here on the bottom thigh. Boom, boom. So look, he's still here. I see when some people do this, they're way up here now and off balance. You still have to stay tight down here. But my lower knee and shin is putting pressure on this bottom leg. I'm putting force towards Lisa on this bottom leg as I'm going to pull his top leg away. And I'm creating space. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to have to fight out of here to here and now drive it away. Boom. Okay, does that make sense?
Can I say it again?
Yeah, for sure. So, switch my base. I'm controlling, right? I locked up his hips. He can't go anywhere. I solidify the position. When I'm ready, I'm going to just pop my hips up, my butt up, and get my bottom shin on his bottom knee, still staying tight. Pull, force this leg out, drive it away, knee, around his head, okay? And whatever details you missed, we'll work through, right?
Okay.
Okay. So let's go with this. This was Wednesday too. I just want you guys to be when I walked in. When I do this one and I'm driving my knee to the mat, and I come up here, I notice a lot of guys are ending up with their hands here as they're trying to escape this foot. The problem is his hands are free to operate down here to push your knees back into half guard. So you're trying to escape. You can't have your hands up here. You have to have your hands under, especially on this side when we're trying to get the foot out. Ideally in both sides. Now his hands are out of play. Boom. Okay? So always still try to get the underhooks, your little spider ears, or whatever, itsy spider. Crawl their arms out of the equation so they can't use them to keep you in half guard. Okay? Just keep that in mind. So let's look at a submission. So now, same position. This, I like half guard. I'm going to show this one. There's a couple. So from this position, this one's really easy. Whenever you get here, the reason why I like to show my back to these people, that's why I didn't give you a full answer earlier. They're going to fight to get back into the game here. And so what I do is I start this, but I leave a little hole for them to fight their hand in underneath here. That's what they're going to do. They feel like I'm going to pass, they need to stop my knee. And as soon as they do that, I'm hugging it and I'm trapping it right here. I'm just hugging the arm, not grabbing it, hugging. Finding the wrist, finding my own wrist, driving it to the mat. But it's important that I stay low on his hips. Don't get too high, okay? Because then my hips get too light. Stay low. And look, all I'm going to do is rotate his arm out, right here. Catch it. Straight arm bar, reverse arm bar. I know it's new, but we'll figure it out, okay? I want my forearm right above his elbow. Where his elbow bends, that little notch right above it, that's where I want. And I have big ones, so that's why when I'm getting arm barred, I'm not escaping. Here, here. And now I'm doing is keeping his thumb pointed up, pushing it down as I pop my forearm up to kind of reverse arm bar. Grant's flexible, but boom, that's where we try to finish right there, okay? So again, people panic when you hear, that's why there's no hurry here. And once I escape my knee, I give him a little hold. And I let him fight through, boom, boom, boom. Rotate it out, so it's 90 degrees from his body, and you hit the angle perfect, thumb is up, boom, get the finish, okay? But stay tight down here because he's gonna be pushing on your hips with his left arm to try to escape underneath you and replace.
When I
stay tight here.
his wrist,
My
thumb
is
attached.
because when it sounds crazy, but when you start doing this, you have big guys and they're fighting, your thumb starts getting tired and exposed and starts bending back.
Okay.
So if you monkey grip, monkey pot, and use your palm and your whole arm, now fight it, I'm not fighting it with just my exposed thumb. I can stay here all day. So I've got an arm, I pull my elbow in, and I lock. Once I have this, I'm never letting this go, ever. This is very important, okay? Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my head to the mat. I'm gonna pop my butt up, and I'm gonna slowly walk my foot around his head. Once I'm here, tripoded, all my weight's to my head, and I'm controlling his arm, I'm dropping my knee, sliding my leg under his head. Okay? Everyone see this now? Now all I'm doing is posturing up, finishing the Kimura behind his back.
Did you still have your leg trapped?
Yeah. Okay? So, I'm here. Everything's the same. I'm going to pass his guard. My intent is to pass his guard. But if I feel him fighting in, okay, I'll let him in. Boom, boom, here. All my weight. I'm pinning it to the mat. Pop my butt up, walk my head around, drop my knee, get my cap under his head. Now, I'm going to sit up, and if I'm mean, I can put all my weight on his head and keep him there. I'm just, boom, smashing his head between my cap and my hamstring. And I'm just finishing behind his back. Okay? I'm never letting this grip go, because this grip is going to help us with a lot of things. I can go here, which I do to people. Boom, to escape this leg, the arm bar. Or I can finish the arm bar right here, because my knees are tight, so I never let go of this grip. Huh?
Do a bicep compression.
You can do that. If I free this leg and he rolls into me, which I let him, boom, I'm taking his back and starting to attack. So there's a whole series of things you can do. What I'm going to do is with my left hand. Good. So sometimes when he has an underhook, I'm going to make him pay the price. I give guys the underhook a lot because I do like this pass. It's kind of a pass submission. It's both. So as they're fearful of you both passing, so they have to worry about getting passed or getting submitted. And I like situations like that because then they give you almost everything you want. Here, so instead of regaining the underhook, I'm going to swim my hand through as I feed the lapel into my hand. Okay, right here. And now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move to kind of a knee slide. So let's keep, if you're comfortable with it, you can do it. This is more for Grant and Steven. I'm gonna go to knee slides here, foot on the sky, escape my knee to the mat, and here. Once I'm here, I'm posturing up and feeding here and staying tight though. I'm just gonna come over the top and start choking him and flattening him out while I do it. Boom. Okay? If I start choking him and he's defending well or gets his hand on top of my elbow so I can't get it to the mat, I'm just driving this knee to mount. Boom. Then he paid the price there and working out. And eventually I'm gonna get the choke or attack this arm. But the whole idea is that I want to attack his underhook or his pommel. Feed, knee slice, keep your knee free, posture up, come for the choke. Flatten them out as you're trying to choke in case you don't get it so you can drive them out. Okay? So, pretty easy. Sometimes you can also hit this here, boom, on white belts. You can straighten their arm and kind of catch them here if they're falling asleep. So, for you two, let's work that or try that, play around with it. The rest of you guys, let's keep working the others.